Hey there! Ready to install your Z6950 series faucet system? Excellent. I'll walk you through the steps and throw in a few pro tips to save you some time and labor along the way. But before we do that, your Z6950 faucet should include these parts. Here are some of the recommended tools for installation. Okay, let's get started. First, shut off both the hot and cold water supply valves. If you have an existing faucet, test it to make sure the water is fully shut off and then uninstall the faucet. Ensure the sink deck is clear, clean, and free of debris. Prep the faucet by installing the aerator. Install the aerator into the spout using the key. If necessary, use water as a lubricant to prevent damage to the aerator O-ring. Run the sensor cable and spout shank through the black base gasket. Then run the sensor cable and spout shank through the hole in your sink deck. Gently rest the faucet and gasket on the sink. Install the shank hardware as shown here. Be sure that the sensor cable runs freely through the cutout in the black spacer. Hand tighten the brass nut and check that the faucet spout and gasket are properly positioned. Then tighten the brass nut with your wrench. Using the provided Allen wrench, remove the battery tray from the black electronics module and load in the 4 AA batteries. Then reinstall the battery tray. Connect the black electronics module directly to the spout shank below the sink deck, making sure that the black O-ring is within the hex nut adapter. Using your wrench, tighten to a snug fit. If you have a new or existing mixing valve or T, attach it to the bottom portion of the electronics module. If you don't have a new or existing mixing valve or T, you will use the L filter that was included with the Zern faucet to adapt to the electronics module. Using your wrench, tighten the appropriate connection to a snug fit. Once all of the components are assembled, ease the hot and cold water stop valves back on to fully open. Ensure that the sink deck is clear of all tools and any debris and is in normal operating condition. Next, connect the sensor cable to the electronics module cable. The faucet will now flow water and has entered calibration mode. Do not wave anything in front of the sensor while the water is flowing. Calibration can last up to 1 minute. When the water stops flowing, wait another 30 seconds and then test the faucet with your hands to ensure the sensor is calibrated. Well, I hope you found this installation video helpful. If you encountered issues, you can reach out to Zern's expert team for support. And check out our library of other how-to videos on our YouTube channel.